Welcome. In this video I will show you what's inside the TLI, the Transformation LI bundle, and the controls on the TLI modules. The TLI bundle contains two songs, the TLI all-in-one layer and the TLI individual layers. The TLI all-in-one layer is a song that has all the modules in one layer. So 15 modules for the 15 instruments you can control, the logic instruments you can control. The TLI individual layers is a song that contains 15 layers, all with their own individual module for the specific instrument in there. So in here the EFOC 20, the ES2, EFM1, etc, etc. Why two songs? Sometimes it's easy to import just a single module via the import environment layer settings, and sometimes it's easy to copy or drag and drop multiple modules to your to your songs. So that's the reason for the two songs. Let me now explain the basic functions that are on the module. In the upper left corner you will find an on and off button. Switching it to off will make sure nothing will pass through the whole module. So off is really off, no input will be sent to the output. Learn will make this module learn to an external MIDI message received from any kind of external MIDI keyer, sending control changes, note messages, and you can also learn from the fader messages, and these are messages inside Logic in the environment. These settings can also be set manually, so then you don't have to push the learn button. Bypass will bypass the module. All the input will go to the output without passing through the whole module. Right from there is the input monitor. That's just the input monitor window. You can see what messages are being sent into the module. Next to that, on the right, we have the input range. The input range will be the range that will control the module. So if I change it to 0 to 53, then the control change on channel 1 value 53 the control change 53 with the values between 0 and 53, that will control. So if it's on 54 it won't send anything. In the center you will find the controls for the specific instruments where the module is designed for. So for this it's the EFM1 and all the parameters, all the controls for that instrument. All the controls will automatically set the output range to the correct output range, so no need worrying about that. All the settings for those things are automatically set to the correct output range. There are different types of messages, the way you send them, the modes. You can choose the scaled modes. This will scale the input range to the output range. When you are in scaled mode you can also go reverse, so the highest point will be the lowest and the lowest will be the highest. So 0 will be 36 and 53 will be 0. If you go for random between the 0 and 36, it will randomize every time it receives a message, and switch will switch 0, 36, 0, 36, 0, 36 every time it receives a message. When your input range is higher than your output range, sometimes it's useful to filter the duplicates, so then you can select filter dupe. The input that you choose that was learned, so your learned in, so the message control change on channel 1 with the control change 53 between 0 and 53. What do you want to do with those messages? Do you want them also to be sent to the output, or do you want them to be filtered? Filtered or true, that's an option. All the other messages, so all other than the learned in message, what do you want to do with those messages? Do you want them also to the output, or do you want them filtered? Those options are there. Then on the bottom right in the corner, there's the output monitor window, where you can see what kind of messages are being sent out of this module.